I'm going to talk about it with Guido. Welcome.
Thank you.
Mr. Dalessi from Elestor. Elestor, could you explain to the people what that company does?
Yeah, Elestor stands for electricity storage. Obviously, it's a scale-up, now about 30 FTE, building large-scale stationary storage solutions based on hydrogen, bromine, flow battery. Flow battery is the more appealing name, I guess. So this technology is only meant for stationary applications, and the larger, the more economic. So we are targeting really large installations in combination with PV fields or wind turbines, or actually every place where renewable energy is generated on a large scale.
Yeah, because looking at renewable energy, looking at the old economy and the old energy, will that all be gone in the past? Will it all be wind energy, sun energy, other energy? Do you believe that?
We believe that this must be the eventual goal.
Okay.
But we also believe that this is possible.
Okay.
But then we need a tremendous amount of storage capacity.
And how are we going to solve that?
Well, that's why we are here. Yeah, today you will see that storage systems are used in combination with PV fields to mitigate congestion problems in the grid. For instance, today we have still the fossil power plants in the back, and so we have too much energy and hardly a shortage.
Okay.
But if we really want to meet the goals of Paris, the Paris Agreement, we have to shut down these fossil power plants, and then we will be more depending on renewable sources, which are also intermittent. You cannot really predict which technology will
because it's difficult. It's difficult. Yeah. You're not really sure where to put your money on, to put it like that.
But that's the main reason that we need storage, because there will be longer periods of time where we have an overcapacity, but also where we have a shortage.
Yeah, and is it easy to storage energy? Because you have, of course, different kinds of energy. What does your company do that's so unique in that storage?
Yeah, you're right. There are many storage technologies, and all have a sweet spot application, I would say. Our technology is particularly economic to bridge longer periods of time. And it's a bit technical, as power and energy are not coupled. That means that we can design a system to bridge longer periods of time.
Okay.
In a most economic way.
Okay, and it stays then in one place. It's not easy to move it because a lot of energy needs to be replaced. Or it can stay in
this
one
will
location.
be this is installed at fixed locations where you have large power generation.
Okay.
The technology doesn't really allow to move it around.
Okay, so it's there. And then looking at today and at today's discussion, what can you bring to the table then?
Yeah, I think today's call to action is all about how do we accelerate the adoption of storage in the market. How can the Netherlands play a dominant role in this game? The need for storage, I think everybody agrees that it is there, that there is no way but to use storage. I believe that the mechanisms to stimulate adoption of storage are still not there. Like we have with the implementation and the adoption of PV or wind turbine, a lot of subsidies there.
Do you think that it
but
should
for
be
storage, there is no mechanism to stimulate this. And I think we need this because we need a lot of storage. And if these measures would be there, a lot of people will invest in storage. The price will go down with economies of scale.
Yeah.
And then we can also leave these measures behind.
We'll have more installed
so
solutions.
we need a kickstart get
And
the ball
should it be a
rolling.
European kickstart and subsidy and
Sorry?
should it be a European thing, a European
I
subsidy?
think it's not a
and,
national problem. It's actually a worldwide problem, but
But would you like
definitely in
Europe to get involved, or would you say, oh, please let just Netherlands do it for the Netherlands, Belgium do it for Belgium, Germany do it for Germany? Or do you think it's a good idea to do it on an international level? With all the regulations. I mean, there comes a subsidy, but there's also some regulations and boundaries.
Yeah, of course. It's very complicated to unify this. I think a good starting point would be if the Netherlands would introduce these kind of mechanisms. We see them in other countries already. The initiatives are taken. But I believe the Netherlands would already could play an important role here to get the ball rolling.
Okay.
And then it will spread over Europe as well.
Okay, we could be a trendsetter there, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll go for that. Well, thank you very much, Guido Dalessi from
My pleasure.
Alestor. Good luck today.